It's your man's Nitty, live and direct. You know the vibes. This only happens in Ohio. Big motion, you can't stop the motion. Today I got with me, exclusive, Mr. Add Me Up.
Yeah, what up?
Talk to me. What you mean, Mr. Add Me Up?
Yeah, my name MrAddItUp, man.
What you mean by that, Mr.? Let's talk to me, man.
I feel like life is like an equation, so, it take like this and this and this to happen for your day to be lit. So that's what I'm all about, you know what I'm saying? Taking the ingredients needed and adding them together, and that's how my day go, you know what I'm saying?
And that's how you get Mr. Added Up.
That's how I get MrAddItUp.
Mr. Added Up. Go follow him right now. We about to dive into it. Y'all know what's going on. So it's like, you got it. If you go to the link in the bio and it take you to all your work, your body of work, and it's nice. You say, the real Added Up, serial entrepreneur, the most electrifying entertainer.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That's a bold statement right there.
I mean, like, when I come through and entertain shit, it's gonna be electrifying. You're gonna feel the energy, and I'm not just a rapper. Like, it might be comedy, it might be some knowledge, it might be some motherfucking music, whatever it's gonna be electrifying, you feel me? And serial entrepreneur is like, I got that term from my homeboy.
Strong.
Yeah, I got that from my homeboy CEO. Shout him out. It's just like I'm always thinking of businesses, you know what I'm saying? And if one failed, then I'm going to hop into another one, or I'm going to keep trying that one. I don't know, I'm just always trying to build business. Yeah, serial. Like, I'm constantly trying to make a new business, you feel me? And see how I can, like...
So what is it that what is Mr. Added Up? Like, are you a rapper, or artist? Like... Cause I see you performing, I see you really stumping around doing your music. You feel me? So when I ask that question, what comes first with Mr. Added Up?
I would say entrepreneur. You feel me? I say, like, I'm a rapper and shit, but I think that's just part of business. Like, you feel me? I look at rapping as a business. You know what I'm saying? It's also my passion. Like, you feel me? I'm not gonna take nothing. Like, music is my passion. I love music, but I also know that, like, it take money to do everything in the world. So, like, my main focus is on business, so you know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's some businesses you want to dive into, or speak about some businesses that you didn't try in the past and you didn't bump your head and fail? And if so, why did you fail?
Well, I had a cleaning business before one time. I think that's one of, like, the first official businesses I established.
Cleaning houses?
Yeah, just cleaning cribs. And I think I just failed because I didn't really have a heavy interest in it, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, it wasn't something that... Me being creative, like, you know what I mean?
You're not using your brain in a sense.
Yeah.
I might just go in here, scrub this house down.
Yeah.
I might half-ass it if it's really dirty. You feel me? But you're not passionate about it.
Yeah, so. I wasn't passionate about it, facts. But now I do roadside assistance. I've been doing that for like 5-6 years.
What when you say roadside assistant, what's that mean? So if my shit break down on the highway, I can call you and you about to pull up and get me back up.
Yeah, just simple shit though. Like, if you I always gotta clarify that because, bro, you don't know how many people really hit my phone right now and ask me to fix their car like I'm a mechanic, and I don't know no mechanic stuff. But no, like, I do jump starts, get the keys out, you lock your keys in. If you need a tire change, you know what I'm saying? You get a flat tire, pull up, change your tire for you.
But that should be critical, because that shit happen more than you think. Motherfucker run into the gas station, mess around, leave their car, the car keys in there. So, you know, I understand. Is it a lucrative business though? How's that going for you though?
It's going great. I think it's the most lucrative business that I have been in so far, because I have contracts with, like, people, insurance companies and shit all over the country. So, like, I'm lit. Everywhere I go, I get calls. Like, I get calls here in Columbus or anywhere I'm at in the whole country, for real. So it's very lit in the fact that if I can make money.
But how do that work though? Like, not to cut you off, but that like if you in Steubenville, cause that's where you're from, you know what I'm saying? You stumping and you repping from Steubenville, Ohio. Cause those seem like spare of the moment type things. I need you right now. Yeah. So how are you? So you just go. If you get the call, you just go.
Yeah. And I cover an area, like, probably, like, if I'm in Steubenville, I'm probably just covering, like, Steubenville, Pittsburgh, and Willing. But just wherever I'm at, I'm covering, like, I'm here now, so after I leave here, I'm probably gonna chill for a little bit. So,
Oh, so
might
it's like
fuck
an
around
app or something you work at.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
I
so you
fuck
just
around.
sign in, Milo.
Yeah, yo.
That's dope, dude. That's
Yeah.
dope. I like that. How did you get into just being an entrepreneur though? Like, talk about your upbringing in Steubenville. 'Cause like I said, I lived in Steubenville for a year.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Red. Ain't that the college? Big Red.
Yeah. That's the high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
first time getting stung by a bee was in Steubenville.
Yeah.
I told you I love Ohio. I've been all over this
Yeah.
motherfucker. But I lived out there for like a year, with my mom. But how did you get into being an entrepreneur? Like, cause that's a small section.
I think because like well, just working, I don't want to work. I want to work, but I don't want to work for somebody. Like that was probably the biggest reason. Is like I don't want to have to get up and go to work at a certain time, or I don't like people telling me what to do. Like
It make your body feel different too.
Yeah.
Like when you go to sleep at night. See, when I go to sleep at night, I don't worry about going to sleep at night. I can stay up all night, and that's how I create my content. Every morning when y'all wake up, y'all see content from me. Why? Because I'm up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Probably might go to sleep, create, and I love it. I'm passionate about it. But I like I said, like why? Do you got any kids or anything? Like,
No, I got one kid on the way. I'm about to have my first kid in July.
How old are you?
I'm 33. I'll be 34
30
this
that
year.
year, that 3. Why they keep doing that this year? The first quarter. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to This Only Happens in Ohio in the first quarter. Cause I'm 33. I turned 34 June 3rd.
Okay, I
turned
turned
and that
34
on the
March.
3. So it's like that 3 just.
That's some powerful shit too. 33 is a powerful number, and I knew I had to have a year. This last year when I turned 33, I was like, I gotta go crazy this year because 33 is like that's your power year. You feel me? So I feel like I ate for sure.
Well, so talk about the plans this year. What can we expect? Can we expect more music, or what are we gonna see more of? The artist or just the entrepreneur, the businesses?
I mean, both. Like it's gonna be a balance of both because really a lot of the music I make is based on my businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a song called Dash or Die that's going crazy. It's like I sent it to y'all before, and that's just
Say
about.
It again one more time.
It's called Dash or Die. It's just about door dashing, like.
Baby viral.
Like you said, baby viral.
Yeah, and I liked that because it was like a lot of comments like this is trash or whatever, but it was good comments too. And at first I was upset about it, and I was like, oh wait a minute, that's a good thing. Like people talking about it.
They talking about it.
Yeah, it's real feedback. Either
you
if
said
it's
door dash.
Dash or Die. Yeah, it's called
Dash or Die, and you speaking about door dashing.
Yeah, it's just a song about door dashing. You feel
Door
me?
dash is lucrative too, though.
Very lucrative. I
Bro.
made so much money doing DoorDash. You don't understand. I made probably $25,000 last year off DoorDash.
I'm an entrepreneur. What you think I'm about to be? Psh. When you want to live how we living, you gotta go out. You gotta do something. You can't just be no slouch. So I do the DoorDash. If I don't want to work for 8 hours, and I can just go around driving around, make content, and I can do food reviews. I'm getting.
You can do shit with this shit. Like you feel me? That's what people don't understand. It's like. With the shit I do in business,
add it up.
Is the things you could. It's like come to a 360 circle. Like you feel me? You could do the things that you want to do because the way you getting money allow you to move around. Like same thing with DoorDash. You could do this shit anywhere you at in the country. So it's like I don't really have to worry about missing work and missing money. Like you feel me? I'm going wherever I want. If I got something to do in Texas, I'm going there, and I'm not really. I'll go with a little to no money because I know as long as I got a car, some gas. And my tools, like, I'm finna make it shake. Like,
how long you been doing that? And what was the switch for you to say, man, I gotta really get out here and beat my feet? Or have you always just been live like an entrepreneur, just go get it?
No, I mean, I was
that's why people don't want to be entrepreneurs right there. Because I'm speaking for me when I used to work, you get comfortable with, every Friday or every other Friday, I got this check.
Yeah.
And you revolving around that number instead of trying to really go add it up.
Yeah.
So you can play with bigger numbers.
Exactly. You're not realizing, like, I was talking to my girl about that the other day. Like, people be comfortable at their job, like you said, because for sure you got a check coming on Friday. You feel me? With this life, we be in situations where you might have to pay for something tomorrow, and you don't know how you going. You don't know how you gonna
might
pay for it.
Might be sardines for dinner tonight.
But you gonna do it, and you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, once you get it done, it's so much more rewarding. Like, damn, I went and did that myself. Like, you feel me? And you gotta find your own assignments and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? With this entrepreneur life. But no, I was. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was into some other shit before
Okay.
I used to get in trouble and, you know what I'm saying, be in that life, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't really want to speak too deep into that
You
shit.
played any sports or anything growing
No,
up?
I was more like in the books and shit.
For real?
Yeah, I was in the books for
You working
real.
that mind though, working that mind
Yeah,
though. Now it's paying
yeah.
off.
Like I wrestled in fucking middle school, like, but then I
Like,
started
bro.
smoking. Yeah, I started smoking weed and shit, and it was like I couldn't. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta run that wrestling practice and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, like hell no.
So what you think Ohio's lacking? You know, as a
Ohio?
whole, like, you know, why aren't we seeing more creators, more artists, more artists go mainstream? Why aren't we just seeing more of an industry look in Ohio?
I don't know. I don't. Damn, that's a good question. I wouldn't say.
Just the recognition.
Maybe we just don't. Maybe people just don't believe in themselves enough. No, I don't know because I see a lot of artists that do. I don't know. I can't. I don't maybe.
No,
but
but
maybe
believe it in yourself because it's like this. Just because they rapping and they putting out music,
Yeah.
and anybody that's doing saying, yeah, you believe in yourself, but then it's the sacrifices, like you said.
you really
Do
believe
you
in
really
believe in yourself to where you gonna put everything else
Hey,
on
look,
the big? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to I'm on my Charlotte, man. I'm upgrading.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know today. I just put my last bump into because I'm trying to grow. You know,
Yeah.
like you got to bet the house on you.
Facts.
I figure it out later. I'm gonna get money. I ain't worried about the money. I ain't because I'm not doing it for the money. But now y'all will be seeing me here at the laptop, so I will be pulling off facts. I will be on my shit better, you know, and tighten up and polish up, man. Y'all will see the growth live, man. Shout out to Watch 100, man.
Yeah.
Talk about like what would you say to a young black man growing up in Ohio or in the world that got a dream that they not a star football player. They're okay with just reading books.
I would
What would you
say,
say to
man,
him?
keep learning shit and just like learn about business. Learn about business and do whatever you like, whatever your dream is, just do that shit, man. Just like learn how to do it. It's so much shit to that question. Like I got a lot of, I feel like I got a lot of good information to give somebody about that type of shit. Like, man,
Talk about it real quick. Like, where do they start? Where do they start?
Believing in yourself first and foremost. Believe in yourself, and that's it gets complicated because like you'll look a natural human thing to do is to look to other people to be like, am I good at this, and or you think I could make it in this or whatever, and
Seeking
sometimes
validation.
sometimes you're not gonna get the feedback that you want from the people you expect it from. So I don't know, just believe in yourself to the max. Don't let nobody tell you what you doing is not the hardest shit you could be doing in the world. Like, just do that shit and then just learn whatever you can learn from people. And don't be a hater, bro.
Yeah,
Please don't.
It'll
Don't
hold
be
you
a
back.
hater.
It'll hold you back.
Yeah, don't
It'll
look
hold
at
you
other
back.
people and think like they should. Just do you, man. Do you.
You talking
like,
to me, G?
Yeah.
I'm adding it up.
That's what I would say, man. Do you. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like it, man. Shout out some of your projects, some things out there that you already done. I seen an interview you got with Woo.
Oh, well, Uncle Will,
Uncle
yeah.
Woo. I seen that. Where was he from?
He from Steubenville too,
He
but
is?
he live in Atlanta now. He got like a little radio show down there. He be doing, so shout out Uncle Woo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about
Keeping
Watt
it-
Visions though. What is it? Watt Visions?
Yeah, Watt Vision Films. That's my company that I started, my film company, and I got Watt Vision Music as well. Like that's like
Okay.
the label, and that's just named after my homie. It's him right here, my homie Watt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he had passed away. He had died from suicide and shit. So like that was like really one of my best friends. Like, you feel me? Just in my eyes, a pure soul. Like, you feel me? A person that when I was with, like, you know how you just when you with somebody, y'all just good, and you know, like, it's in this world. I don't know if everybody feel like this, but you just can't be around everybody. It's like take a special type of person for you to be able to be around all the time, and y'all to be able to just get shit done or whatever. Like, you feel me? Whatever y'all doing, for y'all to be able to be in tune. And, you know what I'm saying?
Execute.
Yeah, and that was my boy, man. And like, whenever he passed and shit, that fucked me up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then whenever I started getting in the shoot, I started shooting music videos. I just started shooting music videos out of nowhere one day because I was getting videos and I just didn't want to wait for them and shit. And I couldn't afford them. I couldn't afford to keep getting them as much as I wanted. Shout out DB4 TV if y'all hip to him.
Okay.
He passed away too. That was the first person I ever shot a music video with. Shot my music videos, and like, I was fucking with him, asking him questions and shit. And he was like telling me little shit, but I had named my company Added Up Entertainment at first, and then like I had looked it up, and somebody had already had that. So then that's when I came with Watt Vision, like, and I've just been rocking with that ever since, like.
I like it.
And like, yeah, it's lit. Shout out, long live my nigga Watt, man. Shout out to his people, they real supportive, and that's been helpful in my journey because they support what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? And they love it, and that's dope.
How is your support though? Like when I talked about your upbringing, like do you got a mom and a dad? Do you come from a 2-parent household?
I come from like a
sisters?
yeah. I got 2 brothers, and I come from like my mom crib over here, my dad's crib over here. You feel me? Like my day wasn't together type shit, and yeah, it was cool. My dad is the reason why I'm like I am a lot. I feel like. And my mom, both of them, but my dad was like real strict and shit. He never was on like giving me nothing. He was always on some like, you want something, all right, we finna go do this, like work for it. You know what I'm saying? You can make this money to do this, and he a part of the reason. Like now he was a worker. You feel me? He worked for 30 years for the city, but he always did shit like cut grass and do blacktop. Or like he just always did side jobs every weekend. He wasn't never like
he never stood
yeah.
still.
His weekends wasn't kicking it and going out and shit. He did do that going out shit, but his Saturday mornings and Sunday wasn't based on going like kicking and party. Them was getting extra money days, and he always told me like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to have shit, you gonna have to get money after work and shit too, because this shit be enough to pay the bills and that's it. Like you feel me? And y'all see how I buy y'all shit and we go out to eat and all that shit. That's from me getting up on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings and working and shit. So I got them principles from him, like, and then my mom was like more like the kick it, like, you feel me, free, like, you feel me. So that's when we got to kick it when we was over there. Like, we get the weekends, go to my mom's and we kick it and have fun. My mom, she real like, best of both worlds though. Like my mom, she real like outspoken and turned up and funny and all that shit. So that's where I get that shit from, like, you feel me. So yeah, my parents played a good role. I said I had a decent childhood, like, you feel me. Some fucked up shit, but and who don't, like,
right, who don't? You can't get around it. You feel me? You just performed down in Florida?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What? How was that experience?
It was lit.
Was that your first time performing out, or you perform out all the time?
I perform out a lot, and that's a big part of like that's something I would tell upcoming artists too, is travel. It doesn't take a lot to travel and take yourself to other places and introduce yourself to people. It's free. I mean, it's not super free because you got to pay for travel and shit, but it's not that much, bro.
But add it up and go for it.
Add it up and go for it. Like, you can go talk to people, go out of town, man, and do them shows and shit. And, like, I love performing, but I think a lot of times the performance ain't the biggest thing I go for. I really go for the networking and talking to people and, you know what I'm saying, chopping up people, introducing myself, seeing if I could work with people, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Yeah, but I've been all over performing. I've been in a lot of places in Florida. I've been to Miami, performed. Wow. I hosted at King of Diamonds before one night. Swear, that shit was lit as fuck.
Dang, bro.
Shout out Vanna 305 and Rory, and they from Miami. They be having shit cracking down
there.
I performed in Gainesville, Florida before. Shout out to Muck City shows.
That's where the Gators are at.
Yeah, it's lit. Gainesville is a lit place. I lived down there for a little bit. It's really lit. Yeah, it's dope as fuck. I lived all over the country too. Like, I lived in Phoenix.
I love that you say that because, man, this only happens in Ohio, man. You feel me? And like, this guy is from Steubenville, Ohio.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's still Ohio. That's still part of us. That's still culture. And he taking that, coming from that little place. Yeah. I'm from Columbus, the capital, big city. And he taking this shit and going. So whatever your dream is, write that shit down first. Add it up. And chase it, bruh. Yeah. Simple mathematics. Ain't nothing hard about that shit. Write it down, add it up, and chase it, bruh.
Chase it, no cap.
So shout out your IGs. Where can they follow you at?
Yeah, you
and anything you want to say before we wrap it up, man.
Y'all can follow me at The Real Added Up on Instagram, Real Added Up on Facebook, Real Added Up on YouTube. WaltVisionFilms.com is my website. Tap into that.
I like that.
I just want to shout out a couple people real quick before I get up out of here, man. Everybody that been helping me along my career, because I do believe I'm an independent artist, but I get a lot of help by just like fucking with people, you know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Josh from YNC, he from Wheeling, West Virginia, that's my dog. Shout out my boy Young Curl from the Berg. Shout out my homeboy Mayor of DMV, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy BB, shout out 103GB, Gunner Ball Out. Shout out my nigga, shout out the whole Steubenville, man. Shout out my boy Aj. Shout out my boy Theo. My young niggas, they coming up, they rapping, they going crazy. Stay on the lookout for them. You know what I'm saying? They turn, it's lit. Shout out my nigga Yak, my nigga Dobie, my nigga Heck. You already know, man. We lit.
Go follow him, man.
Yeah.
MrAddItUp. You feel me? And just like that, this only happens in Ohio. I'm gone. Bow.